Once upon a time, in the darkest part of the forest, there was a sneaky hyena named Hector. Hector was setting traps for animals smaller than him and then making fun of them. Sneaky hyena Hector found a letter while wandering in the woods. He excitedly opened the letter and saw that there was a golden paper inside. There was something written on it. Hector looked at the paper for a long time, but he didn't understand anything. Because Hector was an illiterate, bad hyena. At that moment, a baby hedgehog passing by stopped when he saw the golden paper in the hand of the hyena.
Hey, hello, sir. Where did you find that letter?
Huh? In the bottom of the earth or on the top of the mountain? It's none of your business. It's mine.
Oh, okay. So you are going to Teacher's Day camp too? I can't go because I don't have a teacher.
At that moment, the hyena had a sneaky idea. He was going to trick the hedgehog and go to that camp and kidnap every little animal and devour them.
Actually, I am a teacher. But I forgot to take my glasses with me, so I can't read the address. Will you take me to the camp, son?
Hedgehog enthusiastically accepted the sneaky hyena's request, and they set out together for the Teacher's Day camp. Hector had a tough time when they got to camp, because wherever he looked, he saw tiny little animals that he could devour.
Now in this camp, you are my teacher and I am your student, sir.
All right, tiny student. Now I'm going to teach you something about time. Let me keep you busy for a long time and then feed myself.
The sneaky hyena asked the hedgehog to stay where he was until his shadow shortened. And the hedgehog listened to him and began to wait under the sun. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Hector saw a rabbit collecting wood for the campfire. To catch him, he tied a carrot to a rope and threw it in front of the rabbit. When the rabbit saw a carrot, he couldn't stand it and started to gnaw it.
Here, you fell into my trap, rabbit!
As the hyena pulled the rope towards himself, the rabbit was getting closer to him. But just as Hector was about to jump right on the rabbit,
Teacher!
Whoa!
The baby hedgehog appeared before him.
My shadow shortened and almost disappeared? What does that mean?
That means the sun is directly overhead, son.
Oh, wow! That's wonderful information! Wonderful!
Thanks to the baby hedgehog, the rabbit both ate the carrot and took the wood and returned to the tent. The hungry hyena was very angry.
Son, I will teach you another thing. Listen to me carefully.
This time, the hyena took the baby hedgehog to a fallen tree. He asked him to count the rings on the log. The hedgehog enthusiastically accepted this and started counting the rings.
But there are too many rings here. The number is endless.
The sneaky hyena Hector left the hedgehog and scrambled away. Just ahead, he saw 3 lambs dancing and having fun.
And now I'll get something delicious!
The hyena made himself look like a lamb by sticking lots of cotton pieces on himself. Thus, he mingled with the dancing lambs by baaing.
Bah, 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 bah.
A moment later, Hector approached one of them, stood up on 2 feet, opened his mouth wide open, and just then,
Teacher!
the baby hedgehog appeared before him.
What? You again?
Teacher, I counted the rings on the log. There are exactly 150. What does this mean?
Well, this means now you know the age of that tree.
Oh, wow! That's wonderful information!
Meanwhile, the lambs returning to their tents were saved from being eaten by Hyena thanks to the baby hedgehog. Hyena, who was hungry again, was even more angry this time.
Son, I will teach you something else. The sun is about to set. Listen to me carefully.
Hyena Hector asked the hedgehog to run quickly away from the camp. He then said that he could find the campfire by following the North Star in the sky. Hedgehog set off excitedly. After a while, the sun was gone, and the sky began to shine with stars. The sneaky hyena Hector was lurking behind a lawn to prey on the teacher and student animals sitting around the campfire.
As soon as the fire goes out, I'll catch every pup that runs around in the dark.
As soon as the teacher bear said that it was time to sleep and put out the fire with a bucket of water, the hyena jumped on them.
It's the hyena! Run! Help! Somebody help us!
While the animals in the camp were running around in fear, the baby hedgehog finally found the camp with the light of the North Star. However, he was stunned by what he saw.
No! He is not a teacher! I was deceived!
The hedgehog started throwing the needles on his back at Hector so fast that he trapped him in a tiny space. The hyena, who couldn't move from where he was, cried out in a hurry.
Help! Let me go! Okay, I promise I won't hurt you. I will leave the camp immediately.
The hedgehog slowly approached the hyena.
I shouldn't have trusted you. You're not a teacher. You're a sneaky hyena. Leave this place now, or I'll build a more dangerous cage with needles on my back.
With the help of the hedgehog, the hyena got rid of the thorns and quickly ran away from the camp. That night, the teacher bear gave the little hedgehog the most valuable prize of the camp, the Little Teacher Award. Because sometimes knowledge alone is not enough. It is necessary to use knowledge for good purposes and sometimes to crown this knowledge with courage.